Okay, thank you, Paul. Thank you, Heather, for that presentation. And thank you for putting this day together in this fantastic way. I'm very honored to be invited to say a few words here. My name is Goran. I'm from Sweden. I have been practicing yoga since 1993. My tradition is Kundalini Yoga, and I'm here to share with you the development in Sweden, the implementing of yoga in the form of MediYoga into the national health system of Sweden. And over the years, I've been doing a lot of lecturing on this in workplaces, yoga centers, universities, hospitals, conferences, etc., etc. And I sort of developed a formula, my own little ABC in presentation. And A stands for action, B stands for break, and C stands for conversation. So I thought we'd start with some action, actually doing a little bit of MediYoga before we talk about it. So I thought we'd do a yoga set sitting on our chairs. And I'll show you and you just follow suit. And you can do this sitting on the floor as well, no problem. And before we start the actual set, I will take you through the most researched yoga sequence in Swedish research history. Before we do that, I'll just go through a few of the basics, since I don't know how many of you have practiced Kundalini Yoga, or anyway, the basics. Breathing, number one, we use long, deep breathing all through the set. While we're doing the asanas, in the resting between asanas, long, deep breathing, inhaling, exhaling through the nose, moving the entire breathing apparatus. That's number one. The root lock, Mula Bandha, which is in Kundalini, is tightening the anal sphincter, pulling it up slightly, tightening the urinary, and then pulling in the navel in that order, bam, 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 holding all three as one for about 10 seconds. And we do that on the exhale in this sequence. So we inhale, exhale, bam, 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 hold it 10 seconds, release, relax, inhale. And as much as possible, naturally you peek at me when you don't understand the instruction, but as much as possible, keep your eyes closed and maintain focus inside through the third eye point. And while doing the exercise, while doing the long, deep breathing, use a mantra of your choosing. In Kundalini Yoga, we use Sat Nam. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Use whatever you feel like is appropriate for you, but use a simple mantra to focus your mind, still your minds. And that's about it. And of course, there must be no pain. Be very gentle, be very good to yourself. This will give you effects even though you do it very gently, as I will tell you about the research that's been done on this very basic sequence. So, sit right up on your chair or cross-legged on the floor. If you're sitting on your chair, both feet to the ground, spine straight. Pull the chin slightly in so the head is also straight, and relax as much as possible. Do some long, deep breathing. Eyes closed, focus inside, and use the mantra in rhythm with your breathing. Thumb against forefinger, and just relax. Before we start, just sort of experience where you are at in yourself right now. What does this feel like? Where are you And I'll ask you again in 20-25 minutes when we're done. And then you compare with this moment right now. We will do a short sequence, 4 asanas, 4 exercises. And each asana, each exercise has its measurable effects. As we can see in thousands and thousands of studies conducted on yoga, we have measurable effects on our muscles, joints, circulation, hormone secretion, etc., etc. And that's true also for this set. They see a lot of measurable effects when people do these exercises, these asanas. And then we have the yogic perspective. And this set will have its effect on your energetic system as well, on your flow of prana through your nadis, your chakras, and so forth. So now, for the first exercise, the first asana, you move forward on the chair so you have plenty of space between the back of the chair and your spine. And you grab hold of your knees, hold on to them, don't let go. And we start flexing the spine very slowly, gently back and forth. You sort of roll your buttocks over the edge of the seat and turn your spine into a banana form. Try reaching the back of the chair, but your hands holding on to your knees won't let you because you're sitting so far at the edge of the chair. And then you start feeling the stretch in the upper back, shoulder blades, and you take your head with you. So don't drop your head on the way, but pull the chin in and follow the body as far back as your arms will let you. And when you can't reach any further back, you start going forward. And when you reach where you started, you start lifting the chest, pushing the lower back forward, keeping the chin pulled in. So you get the banana shape the other way around in your spine. And you do this back and forth, and you connect it with your breathing. You inhale going forward, you exhale going backwards, very slowly, gently, and there must be no sharp pain. And the mantra, I use Sat Na, in rhythm with the movement, in rhythm with breathing. And here you can feel the effects in your hips, in your pelvic area, lower back, and shoulder blades. It's moving and affecting all the vertebrae, stretching the muscles, increasing circulation, both inside the spine, spinal fluid, as well as around the spine, blood, circulation, lymph fluids. This set was investigated by the Karolinska Institute twice for unspecified spine problems, showing very clear results. The Karolinska Institute said that if you do this set twice a week, we, the Karolinska Institute, recommend this sequence, this type of yoga before any other kind of intervention used in the NHS. One more minute, slowly, gently, don't forget to breathe, maintain the mantra, keep your focus. And next time you reach the middle, stop there, sit up straight, eyes closed, inhale, Exhale. Keep your lungs empty. Do the Mula Bandha, the root lock. Pull the anal sphincter to urinary. Pull in the navel. Push up. Relax in your shoulders. Maintain pressure. Release, relax, inhale. Move back on your chair so you feel the support. Relax in your body. Keep your eyes closed, long, deep breathing, and just experience what this did to you. It's like when you go to the gym, you pump iron, but the muscles doesn't grow while pumping. The muscles grow afterwards when you relax. And this is the same. The effect of the asana is integrated now. Things are happening. And next exercise. Sit up straight on your chair. Put your hands on top of your shoulders, fingers down front, thumbs down back, elbows out to the sides, level with your shoulders. And with the spine straight, start slowly twisting as far you can to the left. Your head just follows. And then going back forward over to the right as far as you can. And you follow with your breathing. Inhale going left. Exhale going right. Keep focusing your third eye point. And use the mantra. Sa, na. And make sure you're using your diaphragm while breathing. So push the stomach out going left. Pull the stomach in going right. Doing like this, you're literally twisting the spine. You're also stretching the intercostal muscles, the breathing muscles in your chest. And with the diaphragm going down and up, you're massaging your internal organs, digestive system. And this position with your arms, the static position, you can experience feels tough almost from the start. And that's very good for the nervous system, nervous endurance. And it is actually very good for the heart. It's actually heart muscle massage, because the muscle resides in a sac, which resides in another sac, and the outer sac is connected to the diaphragm. And when you're twisting your body and at the same time inhaling, normally in the normal population, the diaphragm moves down about 4 centimeters, 1.5 inches. And that pulls at the pericardium, and it actually massages the heart muscle while twisting your body. And this set has also been included in a number of heart studies in Sweden. Secondary heart prevention, atrial fibrillation, heart failure, and they see measurable results in all these types of studies. Very good for the heart as well as for the spine. 30 seconds, a few more laps left and right. Inhale, exhale. Keep your eyes closed, focus deep inside, and just be there. How does this feel? How does it feel through your body? What does your mind say besides the mantra you're using? And next time you face front, you stop there, keep your arms in position. Inhale. Hold your arms, exhale. And with empty lungs, the Mula Bandha, the root lock, pull the anal sphincter, the urinary, pull in the navel, push up, hold, hold, hold. Release, relax, inhale. And take your arms in a wide circle down and roll your shoulders 7 or 8 times. Oh, release and relax up there as well. Move back on your chair, sit comfortably, relax the jaws, keep your eyes closed. Do some long, deep breathing and just experience what you're doing and how it feels. You've been doing half the set that we are testing today. 2 out of 4 exercises. Where are you at in yourself? Be there. Experience inside. And don't forget the mantra. Keep your mind on a short leash. Now for the third asana, third exercise. Move a little forward on your chair. Put your arms up in the same position again. And this time we're bending sideways. Start down to your left. Lower your left elbow. Raise your right elbow and bend down. Bend down as deep as you can without lifting the right thigh over there. Just keep it nailed to the seat, but go down as deep as you can. And when you can go deeper, lift that upper elbow as high up as you can and feel the stretch all through the side here. And then up in the middle and the other side. Inhaling, going left. Lift that upper elbow. Exhaling, going right. Use the mantra, keep your eyes closed, and go down as deep as you can. Focus, breathing, mantra. The first 2 exercises, first we flexed the spine back and forth. The second one we twisted it and now we're bending it sideways. So these 3 exercises actually move your spine, your vertebra in 6 different directions. Very good for everything there on the outside, on the inside. The muscles, the circulatory systems, the vertebra, the nerves coming out between each vertebra, the discs, you name it. This is very beneficial for the entire system. And this is your central nervous system we're talking about here. And you're also massaging inner organs, bending down to the left, very good for the liver, down to the left, spleen, part of the intestines. This is very good digestive massage. As well as increasing mobility and stretching intercostal muscles here on the outside of the rib cage. And also working with the neck and the vagus nerve coming down on both sides here. Very good relaxation. Parasympathetic stimulation. 30 seconds, a few more laps. And the next time you reach the middle, stop there, hold position, keep your arms intact, inhale, keep your arms, exhale, and the last root lock for this set now. Tighten, pull, hold, release, relax, inhale, big circle with your arms down. Roll your shoulders 7 or 8 times. Oh. And keep your eyes closed. Just experience where you're at. Long, deep breathing. Keep your inner focus. Listen within. What's happening inside? Those syllables, that mantra, anything else happening, just be there, experiencing, listening, feeling, observing. Now for the last exercise. Move back on your chair, make sure you're sitting comfortably, spine straight, chin slightly pulled in. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaws, keep your eyes closed, and just do a few long, deep breaths. The last exercise is an exercise for the neck and the jaws, for circulation between body and brain. And when we're using different types of movements with the head, be very gentle. There must be no pain in your neck, so be very careful. Make sure there's no pain whatsoever. What we are doing here is that we are maintaining the long, deep breathing. We are starting to, let's say you have a small piece of chalk or a pencil at the tip of your chin. And from your side, from your perspective, draw a clockwise circle with the tip of your chin. Very small, like the size of a tennis ball. Very slowly, and just feel what it feels like. Is it okay for the neck? Make sure there's no pain. And if that tennis ball sounds okay, feels okay, expand and draw bigger balls with the tip of your chin. Very slowly. It should take at least 10 seconds to draw just one circle, no matter the size. And we attach the breath to this. We inhale in the upper half of the circle, and we exhale in the lower half of the circle, all through the nose. And if you're sort of full with air halfway through that upper circle, just hold your breath in until you reach the shoulder, and then you start exhaling, going down across the collarbones. And then you wait to start inhaling until you reach the other shoulder. Very slowly, very gently, and make sure there's no pain. Do as large circle as you possibly can. And then on top of all this, still breathing through the nose, in each inhale, open your mouth as wide as you can. And on the exhale, on the lower half, just release, relax the jaws, let them hang there. New inhale, another big bite. And remember, Paul is filming this, so we'll show it to the world tomorrow. Very slowly, very gently. Inhale, open your mouth wide. Exhale, just lower your chin across the collarbones. And keep doing this for a few more laps, same direction. What happens here is that you're working the different types of muscles. And the muscle in the neck and the throat is divided in different layers. And when you do the small circle, you're working the innermost layers of those muscles. And the larger the circles, the more out to the outer layers of the muscles you reach with the exercise. And you also work with your thyroid here. It's a very good thyroid exercise. And from a yogic perspective, naturally, very good throat chakra exercise. Next time you reach the bottom, you do one more circle in the same direction. And then you change directions. Very slowly, gently, making sure there's no pain going the other way around. Open your mouth wide in the upper half. Relax the jaws in the lower half. Inhale up, exhale down. And it is also very, very good for the vagus nerve. Comes out from the brainstem. It's very close to the surface by the ear, and it goes down on both sides of the side of the throat here, side of the neck. And when you stretch the head like you do, it's very good stretching, very good stimulation also for the vagus nerve. So if you experience heaviness in your body, if you experience kind of sluggishness in your mind, if you experience a desire to yawn, the vagus nerve is part of that. It's very, very good, deep relaxation exercise. From an Ayurvedic perspective, we would say very vata balancing exercise. Few more laps, very slowly, very gently. Next time you reach the bottom, do one more slow circle, one more lap. One long inhale in the upper half. And then exhale all the way down to the bottom. And from there, with your eyes closed, slowly raise your head. Sit comfortably on your chair, keeping your eyes closed. And just experience what these 4 exercises, these 4 asanas did to you. They've been involved in at least 8 or 10 studies on yoga in Sweden for all types of groups, showing significant results in all of these studies. Very simple, anyone can do it. I've been doing these exercises with 9-year-old kids and 90-year-old senior citizens in home for the elderly. Pretty much anyone can do it, unless you have problems with your neck or any other types of disabilities. But if you don't, anyone can do these exercises.